If I've learned anything from doing these segments, it's not to judge a movie by its title or genre. A lot of times, a movie that I wasn't interested in seeing at all really surprises me. And right now, Happy Death Day to You tops my list of pleasant surprises. Happy Death Day to You is a companion piece to its predecessor, 2017's Happy Death Day. It reunites co-stars Jessica Roth and Israel Broussard as fate-crossed college students Tree and Carter, and it delves more deeply into bit character Ryan, Carter's comic relief roommate. What starts out looking like a rehash of the first flick, this time pitting Ryan against the murderous Babyface, quickly spins in a different direction, and it's Tree who once again finds herself dueling with death after death after death in a time loop she has to break to survive.
That means I'm gonna have to die over and over again to save all of you.
Damn, this is crazy, man.
It sounds ridiculous, and it is. But what makes Happy Death Day to You so enjoyable is the fact that it knows it's ridiculous.
Danielle, hi.
Where were you?
What do you mean?
You ditched our house meeting?
It was canceled.
When?
After I kicked my murdering roommate out of a window.
Exactly.
If the first movie was a cross between Scream and Groundhog Day, the sequel replaces the latter with a healthy dose of Back to the Future 2, exploring temporal loops and alternate realities. By lifting entire scenes from the first film and spinning them with alternate climaxes, Happy Death Day to You capitalizes on your expectations and keeps you guessing until the end.
What the?
Importantly, neither of these movies was the typical horror slasher gore fest I was expecting to see. It's more of a comedy horror with an emphasis on the comedy.
Undulate people!
Who's this crazy white girl?
I have to stress the importance of having seen the original movie in order to get the most out of 2U. I watched it for the first time right before this screening, and I gotta tell you, I think this movie isn't nearly as good if you haven't seen the first one. In fact, even if you've seen Happy Death Day, I'd recommend watching it again before you catch 2U. There's an awful lot of subtext you'll miss if not.
Ew. Who are these people?
So don't prejudge Happy Death Day because of its silly title. This movie is very self-aware and refuses to take itself too seriously. It's got familiar, likable characters and a big heart. And that's what makes it worth the watch.
If I don't stop the killer, more people will die. If I die again, I could stay dead.
Failure's not an option.
All right, let's see what you got.